Now, the question I have here under area of shape and also including trigonometry is asking us to find the area of the shaded portion. That is the area of this portion. The area of this portion. Now, don't forget that this shape is a square because we have these two adjacent sides equal. So that tells us that this side is also equal to 10, just as AB is equal to 10. Now, I would like us to first of all look at this triangle ABE. Triangle ABE. Don't forget, for a square, each angle like this is right angle. So I have this as right angle, just like this side is right angle, and all the angles are 90 degree. So now, let's look at this triangle ABE. If you look at this, in a square, the diagonal bisects the angles. Don't forget that about a square. The diagonal of a square bisects the angle. So this angle, which is 90, so the whole of this angle is 90. So this diameter here, this diagonal here is bisecting this angle. So bisecting means it is dividing it into two. So when we divide 90 into 2, we're going to get 45 degree. So this diagonal divides each of this angle to 45, 45, this side 45, 45, 90 as a whole. So it's bisecting, meaning it divides it into two equal parts. Now, if this is 45 and this angle is 20, that makes it 65. Then for the whole of this place to be 90, we have to say 90 minus 65 because the sum of these two is 65. 90 minus 65 will give us this angle here as 25 degrees. So the value of this third angle is 25, so that the sum of all the three angles give 90 because each of the angle is 90 degree. So back to triangle ABE, we are going to use the acronym SOHCAHTOA. I want to believe you have not forgotten this important acronym in trigonometry. SOHCAHTOA. Very, very important. Now, for us to use this, we want to find this side BE. This side BE. Let me call it X. So this BE here, I call it X. Let the length of this BE be X. So from SOHCAHTOA, this ratio now, this side that is opposite the angle 25 is the opposite side. And this side that we know, AB, don't forget AB is 10 centimeter. So this side that we know is the adjacent side. So opposites and adjacent. So we now check SOHCAH and TOA. If you check, it is TOA that has to do with opposite and adjacent. So with that now, I can simply take tan. Don't forget this T means tan. So that means tan of the angle, the tangent of the angle, and the angle is 25. Tan 25 is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. The opposite side is the X that we're looking for, divided by the adjacent side, which is 10. That is 10. So from there, we can now check from our calculator the value of tan 25. Tan 25 is 0.4663. So I have 0.4663 is equal to X over 10. And then from there, I can simply get the value of X. By the time I cross multiply, I'm going to get 10 multiplied by X will give me the value of X. Don't forget to cross multiply. This is this value over 1. So X multiplied by 1 will give me X. And then 10 multiplied by this will give me 4.663 centimeter. So that means this side X is 4.663 centimeter. Now, you agree with me that it is now possible to get the value of this side CE because the whole of this length is 10 centimeter. So for me to get CE, I'm going to say 10, which is the whole of everything. 10 minus X. 10 minus this part will give me this remaining length, CE. So I can simply write that down and move on and say CE. Therefore, CE is equal to the whole of the length, which is 10, minus the X that we just got now, which is 4.663. 4.663. And that will give us 5.337. 5.337 centimeter. So that means this length here, this side is 5.337. That is this side here, this length from C to E. That is, this length is 5.337. Now let's move on to the larger triangle. I would like us to look at triangle ADF. Triangle ADF. Now, from that triangle ADF, you agree with me that I want us to look for the side DF, the whole of this length. The whole of this length, DF. So now, this is the angle that we know, the whole of this angle that we know, and that is 65 degrees. Don't forget, we are using ADF. So that means the angle that we are to use is the whole of this angle, starting from this line, this AF line, starting from this line to this line. So that will be 45 plus 20, which is 65. 65 degree. So the whole of this angle is 65 degree. We are looking for this length DF, and we know this length AD. So this length DF, which is opposite the angle, is the opposite side. So DF is the opposite side because it is the side that is opposite the given angle 65. And then this side that is here is the adjacent side. So in the same way, we are still going to use TOA, tan. So it will be tan 65 now. So I'll say tan 65 is equal to the opposite side, which is DF. DF all over the adjacent side, which is 10. That is AD. That is 10. The value of tan 65 is 2.145. And that will be equal to DF all over 10. So now I can cross multiply to get the value of DF. So this is like over 1. So DF multiplied by 1 will give me DF. And that will be equal to 10 multiplied by the other value. So 10, that is 10 multiplied by this value. 10 times 2.145. So that will give me the value of DF as 21.45 centimeter. So the value of DF is 21.45 centimeter, which is the whole of this length. DF 21.45 centimeter. But I actually need CF because this is a triangle. I want to find the area of this triangle, this shaded portion. So I actually need CF. So if DF is 21.45 and DC is 10. So to get this remaining side, I'm going to say the whole of the length, which is 21.45 minus this 10 here. That will give me this remaining length. So to get the value of CF, because I'm looking for the side CF, so I'm going to say CF, therefore CF is equal to 21.45, that's the whole of the length, minus 10, that is the other part that is known. That will give us CF as equal to 11.45 centimeter. So the value of CF is 11.45 centimeter. So this side is 11.45. And we know this side. Don't forget, this triangle is also a right angle triangle because the whole of this side is 90. Don't forget, in a square. So that means this is also 90. So it means it is a right angle triangle. So for a right angle triangle like this, for us to find the area of the triangle, we simply say half base times height. Don't forget, the height is 5.337 that we have obtained before. So half base times the height of this triangle will give us the area of this shaded portion, this shaded triangle. So I'm going to apply that now. So I'm going to say area of shaded portion. So area of the shaded portion is equal to half times base times height. That's the area of a triangle. And that will be equal to, let me continue here, that will be equal to half multiplied by the base is 11.45. You can see it again. The base is 11.45 and the height is 5.337. So let's apply that to the rule here. So the base is 11.45 multiplied by the height, which is 5.337. So by the time we multiply this by this and divide by 2, we are going to get the area of the shaded portion as 30.55, and the unit is centimeter square. That's the unit for the area. So that is the area of the shaded portion. Hope you understood the question clearly. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.